Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, where by the time we're done with this place there's not going to be any temple left. I don't really know exactly where we're going here, so it looks like this is another way to get back down here. We're certainly not going to be able to run up that slope. I guess for right now we're trying to... is there a blower down here? Okay, there is. So we can get this ball into there, and then... I guess we'll just improvise? Oh, hey, a statue of shoot. I hope it's not terribly disrespectful that I've already forgotten what the people who used to live here were called. You know, they're very important to the plot. Oh, hold on a second. There's a gap in here. Is there anything... Nope, never mind. Can't actually go in the gap. Listen, they're important people. I'm real bad with names. I completely forgot our main character's name earlier. Every single time in the series so far that I have said our character, it's because I tried to remember his name and I forgot. It's just a thing that happens. So why would we want to do this? Why would we want to slide down here if it's just going to take us back over to there? There's got to be something on the slope, right? Has to be. Let's just try to take it real easy here. Oh, that's a... That's where the rope is right there. Okay. We got it. It turns out it's actually pretty much straight on. You don't have to do almost anything. I was all steering and stuff, making things way more complicated than they had to be. All you really have to do is hold W. Stupid. Obviously. Boy, that's ominous, right? All these figures to our left. These guys sure do love their balls. I mean, I guess I understand where they're coming from. I'm just saying, please don't build any statues of me, faceless, and desperately grasping my balls. Let's try to have people in the future remember me as slightly more than I was in life. So, I'm assuming that I cannot safely jump across here, that the wind's going to blow me off course. Yep. Okay, well... How are we going to deal with that? We need to shut off the source of the wind. Which is... Or I suppose I could just jump over here and let the wind blow me onto course. That's also a path one could take. I wonder if I can get that guy to just run into one of these plants. Yes, I can. It's actually a pretty effective strategy for... Well... It's not killing him exactly, but it is making it awkward for them to kill me, which is very nearly as good. Okay. Now apply the thing you just... Damn it. This is, now apply the thing you just learned, except with stakes, but also I got a little sidetracked there. I'm getting real tired of those bog rats. Okay, there's a wall-running wall up there. How would I get over? I have to jump down here over there. I'm a little worried about all this wind. I don't know if that's obvious to y'all. Okay, that pretty much worked. I'm not convinced that I had to jump as far to the side as I did there. I kind of steered myself back toward the platform as well. Okay. Don't know exactly where we're headed to yet, but I figure anytime we have an opportunity to go up in one of these platforms, we should take it. Because if nothing else, we'll at least be able to see where we should be going more clearly. So it does seem like there's something that way. And I'm also trying to be very careful to watch the floor and not walk across any more of those tunnel systems.
Ugh. Guess a lightsaber can't solve everything.
What does that mean? Okay, so now I've done this, and... What was the value of doing that? Ah, I see. That makes it possible for me to jump across there. Okay. So we would have to roll a ball down into this somehow? Where even is one? Okay, easy. So we could not have made that distance on the ground level? No, I guess not. I had thought the way we were supposed to get over here was to just keep jumping forward down on those lower platforms. Okay. Boy, that statue is real creepy. I do not care for that. Zepho! Zepho is the... Oh! Nope, it's not a statue, it's a guy. It's a guy who has an energy cannon in his chest. Okay. Alright. Boy, that didn't have much of an effect. Alright. Well, that's pretty bad. I wonder... So there are a couple of those cactus things in here, right? Oof. So he can hit you with the part of his attack animation where he's just raising his foot. It's not just the stomp. Well, I tried to slow him and then just run in and chop him one, but it turns out slowing him is not enough. If he's firing energy projectiles directly at you, you do also still have to dodge. Who would have thought? Yeah, that's a little concerning. I don't know how we're going to beat that guy. Because he really did not take a lot of damage when I hit him with the lightsaber. Maybe there's something else. Like, there are some of those cactus things in the room. I guess, actually, maybe what we should do here is go fight that one. Sure does look like the same thing. This'll be good practice, because he's right next to a checkpoint. Okay, well, I did not dodge in time. He just missed on his own there, which I really appreciate. Yeah, I mean, we're getting through him. It's a slow process, but this is totally working. That said, I feel like this one's not trying all that hard. He has a lot less stomping and stuff. Okay.
Got a scan?
What in the hell is that? Is that a Zepho, or what are we looking at here? When glowing, the power core may be removed with external force and a careful skill, allowing a critical attack. Oh, interesting. An ancient automaton constructed by the Zepho, it is believed the Tomb Guardian's central function was to, guard some tombs. As details of their abilities remain mysterious, if encountered, one should proceed with extreme caution. Cold and indifferent, they attack not out of malice or defense, but from a programmed response to intruders. What on earth is the meaning of the phrase, they attack not out of defense? That's not how English works. Stupid Star Wars aliens. Okay, well, that's interesting. I feel like we could take the other one. I was caught off guard a little bit by how large and imposing he was, but next time things are going to go my way. Provided we can make it back there in one piece. And it definitely seems like we want to stay up on him. Backing off is just going to give them time to shoot lasers and stuff. When he's up close, he tries to kick me, which is not actually very functional. We may as well remeditate here. Go back to full, because I want to fight the one that's far away with full health, if possible. And I'm assuming that respawned the Guardian. Yeah, it did. It's kind of weird, like, from an in-universe perspective. It's like you could justify the wild animals as, you rested for several hours and more animals showed up. You could justify the stormtroopers and whatnot as pretty easily as, like, the reinforcements, the new guard patrol shift came in or whatever. But I don't understand where more Zepho Guardians come from. Well, I missed. I missed the damn thing. Whatever. I'm gonna not go back and refill my health. I'm very, very bad at judging distances. Now I'm gonna go back and refill my health. I really would like to be at maximum function, or at least pretty close to it, when fighting that Guardian. Okay, let's try that again, but this time with less falling. I don't know if it's a field of view thing or if it's a my stupid brain thing or what's going on here. No idea why I cannot judge any distance in this game. Okay, better. There we go. The problem, as always, is that I am pressing buttons too early. You gotta relax. Pressing buttons too early leads to anger, and then anger leads to fear, etc. Listen, I was only half paying attention when my master was talking about all this. Nope, no, okay. Once again, same problem. They rear up to attack, and it, try to get this guy out of here. Yeah, they rear back to attack, and it causes my thing to miss. Okay. Do you think there's any chance that, that this is the main route? I'm just wondering, like, given the, given how frustrating it is to get back over here, I'm wondering if this is a secret. Not frustrating even, just, you know, it takes a long time. Alright, we are going to fight the giant robot, and we are going to defeat him. Okay, got all of our stuff back. Ow. Stupid giant stompy feet. Well, yeah, that does, like, almost no damage at all, huh? So, that thing in the... Oh, I can't Force Strike because I don't have any Force left. Right, kind of damage enemies. The thing about when they're glowing, you can pull out their core, maybe, and do some stuff to it. I wonder if it means when they're red, when they're doing their attack. Because my assumption was that the red glowing, they weren't actually, like, glowing red diegetically, right? Like, that's a game mechanics thing that we see.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, maybe I should be looking for some kind of opening when they're doing their big attack. Okay. Cal should really just learn how to, you know, use the Force to lift himself up. It's cool every single time. What is that? I was about to say, seems real silly to build all these wind chimes indoors. Sorry everybody, I hope that stuff wasn't important. But then I guess if you were going to build wind chimes indoors anywhere in the universe, the Scary Wind Temple is probably the most sensible place to do it. You know, the Zepho, they just really love balls. Possibly the same kind used to power their tombs. Why would this be the design for... okay, whatever. Never mind. Don't think too hard about it. It's not just Star Wars logic. It's not just video game logic. It's video game Star Wars logic. It does not necessarily have to work. Boy, this is real Force glowy. Hold on a second. I just noticed this. Never mind. That doesn't look like a thing I can do anything with yet. Show me new Force power. Oh no, my obelisk. If only I had some way to pull it back to me. No, obelisk, please, don't leave me. Ow. Okay, this is bad. I feel like I should be trying to dodge the rocks, but I move slowly enough that I cannot realistically do that.
Focus. The Jedi do not seek aggression, but we stand against it. The Force is there to shield us. The obstacles in your path define the path. What stands in the way becomes the way. Now,
sure, I've played a tower defense game before. Alright.
Keep your eye on the ball.
Push. Blue is slow. Slow the ball.
Use the
Nope.
force to
I'm
push
not
the
allowed to
ball.
slow the ball before pushing. I'm ready.
Push the ball
Ow.
before it reaches you.
The push has a little bit of wind-up time.
Good.
There we go.
Continue. Faster now. Complete the test.
It does glow blue on its way down. I really should be allowed to slow.
Try again.
Ow. Then I can't push it anymore once it hits me.
What stands in the way becomes the way.
Okay.
I did it.
So maybe... Hold on a second. Yep, now it's blue. So red doesn't mean this is a thing you can push. Red means this is a thing you use a force power on, but you don't have the force power that is relevant yet. Okay. Well, let's go and experiment. I thought things were just going to color code power by power, which honestly makes a lot of sense. You know, there's more than a little bit of Metroidvania in the design of these areas. And that's a very Metroid way of handling things, right? Effectively just color coding the doors. Is this a shortcut back to an area that we've been in already? Where am I? No, this is definitely new. That's a pretty satisfying force power.
This Guardian was destroyed long ago.
Once again, Force telling us things that we could
Hey now.
easily see.
Did you find something, BD1?
Slivian iron. That's probably like a pretty good kind of iron, right? Alright, so it just looped me around to the same chamber. And another one of these things. I am at full health. Okay, let's just not screw this up.
My friend, take a look at the detail on this bark. The distinctive striations. It can only be a Rosha tree from Kashyyyk. It's time to call on an old friend. If the Zepho had contact with Kashyyyk, there is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
And why does Kashyyyk come up so often? There's Wookiees all over every Star Wars story. Ah! Okay, everything's fine. Okay, so when he's doing his powerful attack, use the push to disrupt his stuff. Well, bad news, I don't have any force power left because I am irresponsible with it. So let's build some up here. Alright, next time he does one of those, we got him. I should have just pushed. I dodged and then started mashing push because I was scared. A solid kick there, Cal. I dodged and just kicked the thing like that was going to do anything at all. Yeah, what do we have down here? Is this a Zepho down here? This ancient sarcophagus holds the remains of Sage Isleram, the first of the Zepho to establish a relationship with the inhabitants of Kashyyyk and loved the planet's greenery dearly. Now their remains are forever interred beneath the roots of a stone Rosha tree. Why would you, as the developer of a video game, ever make yourself have to render a Wookiee? I'm just saying, like, video games are still pretty bad at hair. I know Tress effects and whatever, but, like, video games are still pretty bad at hair. I stand by that. I would just go to great lengths not to include Wookiees in my story. Alright, do we have a skill point? We totally do. Cal has healed his connection with the Force and new skills are available. Probably related to Force Push, if I had to guess. Increase the distance that you can travel when using Dash Strike. Okay, it's not directly relevant. Not directly related to Push. Push away nearby enemies when you land, so space and then F. Waiting longer to press attack after you swing allows you to perform a special attack with increased range. That seems interesting. Let's grab that. I'm having a lot of range problems, so this seems like a good way of dealing with that. I'm also not really using Dash Strike because I basically never remember to do my force attacks anyway. It's a thing that we need to work on. Listen, if you give me 3 buttons to press, I'm already overwhelmed. Okay, so now we have a lot of options here. Hold on, let's take a quick look at the map. How many places did I miss along the way? 'Cause we should probably go back in there, right? Solving the puzzles in this chamber is only going to lead us forward along the quest and probably thus out of the temple. So let's go back and do stuff now, since it looks like all of the closed paths that we've seen are things that we can access. Is this... where was that? Oh no, it's to my right. Okay. Then there's another one over there. It's on the other side of this. I forgot briefly that this was the way we came in the first place. I was just like, how the hell am I supposed to do that? Oh no, wait, it's down there. Down there is the thing I want. Also, that guy. That guy is here. I mean, maybe he's not going to mess with me? Ow. Or maybe he extremely is going to mess with me. Right, do pushes. Okay. Next time he glows red, push him. Ow, that did not do anything. It kind of looked like Cal leaned to the side so that the push would go around him, which is not what I was expecting to happen. That's alright, we meditated. We're only, we've only lost a couple of seconds of progress here. Easy enough to get back. And then I guess we're just pushing the big explosive cactus into the wall and getting whatever the glowy thing is in there. I kind of hope at this point that it is an extension to our force bar, since we're already 2/3 of the way to one. Because now that we have 2 powers, I can definitely see running out. During fights where I actually remember to use our powers at all, we are certainly going to run out. That might be worth a skill point in the near future, frankly. Guess let's do this first. Because this way, if I get killed by this guy, we don't have to come back necessarily.
The Zepho crafted this artifact as an offering to the wind. It was destroyed intentionally for some reason.
Yeah, I'll fight you, but we should do it out here. Oh, cowardice! Apparently I got my stuff back. I didn't actually deal damage to him. He got dealt damage by the cactus, but I guess that's good enough. Ow. Okay, so during the recovery time for their thing is not a time when it is okay to use the push on them.
Help! Stim!
See, now I'm all leery about going for it since attempting it got me killed last time. Ow. Huh. I think he hit the cactus with the laser, and for some reason that killed him while he was all the way over here? Doesn't really make a ton of sense. Those things definitely do not explode in a large enough area to justify that, but I'll take it. Okay, so we actually want to go back out the front. I don't know if BD needs to be shining a bright light directly on the back of my head. I don't know what that's accomplishing. I guess he's making it clear that I am low on health, which is, I suppose, kind of valuable. Boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that jump. This might not be a thing we can do in this direction. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Alright. We'll head back to the main chamber and come back around. Which is unfortunately going to take a little bit of running. But I suppose the upside is that I get to meditate in the middle of it. So that's tough. If pushing the big robot guys can sometimes miss due to being too close to them, it seems like it's going to be tough to ever push them during their red attack because they only do it when you're really close to them. I don't know. We need to experiment with it a little bit more, but I'm leery of doing it when we're low on health and far away from a meditation circle. So actually, maybe the smart thing to do would be to rest up right here. And then go fight the one that's in this room and just try to bait him into doing the red thing. We could, of course, slam the huge ball into him as well. Alright, come on. Come on. That just does not work. Maybe... when he glows must mean something else. That's not the glow they were talking about. I do not need a hint in a puzzle space right now. I'm fighting a giant robot man. I don't know if you noticed. Does he really glow during his other attacks? Oh, the thing itself glows when he does certain attacks. I think that's what it's talking about. Okay, and I can push the core right out his back. So yeah, we want him to do his big stomp or one of his ranged attacks. And then I push. Okay. There we go. See, the value of experimentation. We're learning stuff. That actually is going to make them way easier to deal with. Because it's a good way of dealing with their most annoying attacks. Alright. And I absolutely will just rest up. And then we're going to see if I can crush him with the ball here. Alright, because we got to push this over to there anyway for the puzzle. Boy, that's not moving very fast. Bam! Well, it did do damage to him, just a tiny, tiny amount. Come on. That is not a wind-up. There we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, geez, look how much damage he takes while he's in that state. Come on. You know, when I don't want him to fire giant lasers at us, he can't help himself. Okay, that is absolutely the way to do that now and forever. Here's a question. Is there anything I should do with this ball aside from just pushing it into there? Because there is this little slope down here. Is there another cup for it? No, there isn't. Alright, well, let's push it into here and see what happens. Okay. So what if we push it back out? Oh wait, it also did something over here. Hold on, we're gonna push it again and then slow it and try to get on that platform before the ball reaches the thing. Is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay, but that totally works. Well, as long as that thing's depressed here, may as well check this out. I appreciate BD1 as a hint system. That's a good idea, especially since, like, in universe, there's good reason for him to know a thing or two about the places we're going, since he was Evo's bot and all. What have we here? What did that accomplish? Oh, there's another... Okay, there's actually a bunch more places to put balls up here. Is there anything... I don't think there's anything we missed back there. In a room directly above us, there's a way to get to a thing. But that's like... That's not a right now concern. That room is way above us. I think that might be where we entered from. Okay, we still don't know what that does, but it probably is... That is probably depressed by one of the slots up here. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I should probably just break this while I'm looking at it. No, never mind. Can't. Not fragile enough. So we can't just roll the ball up here. What if we put the ball... What if we put one of the balls on that platform? Oh, no, it doesn't look like I'd be able to do that. Alright, well, let's do this thing. We figured out that this is a thing. Let's take advantage of that. And we'll keep piecing stuff together as we go. So, push and slow. Here we go. Is this it? Somebody's garbage? Oh no, there's another thing up there. This is a really inconvenient place to keep this, though. The one pot in the place that we don't break.
This relic is extremely old, but I get the sense it was part of some type of training ritual for Zepho Force users.
And then this is the slope that would lead us back into the room. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. I'm enjoying the puzzle temple quite a lot. I hope that there's more of this stuff. Oh, that's a... That's a hole. Don't go in there. You know, I saw the wall run texture, and I was like, okay, well, there's got to be some floor to get us over there. You're supposed to start on the close wall. Ooh, that was neat. Oh, interesting. Rope that leads over there. Okay. I'm going to jump late enough to grab the rope. And then we gotta, like, change the direction of our momentum a little bit. Ooh, wow. You do not get much of a jump off of that rope. I have to swing up a little bit more. Yeah, this is cool. I'm really digging this. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I can make that. I just gotta get closer to the end of the thing here. There we go. I actually can't... Because he's grabbed this rock instead of the wall. I'm gonna try like a fast... Nope. A fast drop and re-catch did not quite do the job. Well, that's annoying. That's clearly not the intended way that's supposed to go. Okay. That's... I guess the Force works in mysterious ways? That's a strange way for that rope to be hanging. Okay, here we go, here we go. I'm going to not grab on quite so early here. There we go. You know, third time's a charm. Master Yoda always used to say that.
deliberately destroyed. I can still feel the hate of the act.
People are going to be saying that about what I did to all those pots in the near future. So what are these giant chimes? I mean, maybe I've done everything I'm supposed to be doing up here. Maybe it was just to get that echo, but this is weird, right? Can I mean, they don't glow, so I kind of suspected I wouldn't be able to do that. How about, can I... Nope, touching them doesn't do anything. Alright, well. What else do we need to do in here? There's still the matter of getting the spheres up onto these higher platforms. Right, because there's a spot for an orb here. How do we do this? Ah, I see. That's why there's a ramp there. Okay, well let's just jam this dude down over there and see what happens. Get up there before it falls off the platform in the wrong direction. Don't crush me. Okay, easy.
What?
He's very excited to scan everything. I mean, we've been pretty close to these before.
This tomb is utterly fascinating.
Ah, I see. Okay. So what we need to do is go get the first ball. Wait, no, how would I do that? Does the, My impression was that that wind is being generated because that thing is depressed. Let's see if that's actually true. Because I thought that it was not windy in here until we pushed that down. Yes, okay, that is the case. So that, hey, where are you going? Hey, slow. Get back over there. So we can't get this thing up on the platform because it will just, because there's no way to get it up here without it being where it already is. So we just have to dislodge this guy, but it feels like if I dislodge this one, maybe there's a third ball somewhere. Wow, can't believe I missed that all this time. Let's see here, that door right there is still an issue. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we might be able to get a ball from that chamber over there in here now that we can break the gate. So wait, I want to get up on this. Yeah, we might be able to get access to that ball. Okay, perfect. Well, now it's perfect. Make sure I can get in position here to push it in the right direction. Apparently I didn't have anything to worry about. Okay, that should be good enough, right? The other one seemed to be able to roll around without our help. Okay, so now it's going to roll over here. So I have to already be up there. Because I have to slow it and fix it and everything. I guess I don't have to slow it. If I was just standing right here, I could fix it all with a push. Okay, just stay there for a second. Let me reorient. Okay, well, this seems significant. Oh, right, the elevator. Yeah, I guess I hadn't really given a lot of thought to how we were getting out of here. I've been so distracted by all the treasure and stuff. Hold on, have we been... Have we been up here? Oh yeah, this is just the way that led to the first ice slide, isn't it? Okay. So are we ready to leave? Not exactly. There's still the matter of this thing. So I do want to go back over to that ice slide. Which... Wait. Was I up there? How did I get up there? Well, I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Oh, the positions of the orbs have changed some of the things in the room. Those platforms were how I got up there. Well, that's not a big deal. We can move the first ball here without disrupting anything, I think. Just gotta push it up this slope, which might turn out to be dangerous. Stop doing physics. There we go. Wow, no, that did not work at all. Yeah, if it's anywhere near the top of the slope, it seems to remember that it wants to roll down. Okay, there we go. We are very nearly done with this place. Look at that. Smooth and professional. I can be taught. It just takes a while. Alright, so relative to where I am right now, we want to go down into that chamber. And it's up here somewhere? Up and to our left? Yeah, a little bit further forward, but up and to our left. Oh good, the enemies are back. Kind of forgot I was going to have to fight these guys again. Okay, that one managed to blow himself up. It was awfully nice of him. Wait. Remember the gimmick? There we go. Okay, so up there. How am I going to access that? I'm going to access that by getting... Oh, yeah, I remember. So we need to knock a cactus into that. Okay. Easy. Okay. Easy enough, but maybe a little bit more difficult than that. And then I think we've actually cleaned out this temple. So this should be pretty easy. It's just when this one regrows. Oh no, never mind. There's actually one planted in front of it already. Couldn't be more convenient. Ow.
I really need a stim.
Can't believe I managed to blow myself up like that. Oh, weird. Why is there a meditation point here? Well, let's figure this out. What do we want to do with this skill point? Stims give back more life. I do like that. Automatically deflects blaster bolts while sprinting or wall running. That's interesting. I wonder if it does the good deflect, the killing deflect, or if you still have to do that manually. I would assume the latter. Regain more force when you defeat an enemy, and regain force when you hit a blocking enemy. That actually sounds pretty great. Push groups of enemies more effectively. Slow all targets around him. That seems also pretty good. I'm going to grab this, I think. Sorry, I have to pull this one first. But I really want more sources of force return. Because I am starting to see how our force is going to be very, very important to us. Okay. And is that it? That's all that was back here? It's a checkpoint? That's a weird thing, right? Okay. So I think with that, we're finished with the temple. I mean, there's some stuff like way back up top, but obviously we'll deal with that when we get way back up top. Yeah, alright, let's go back to the main room. The fastest way is probably going to be to do this again. Alright, this guy's alive. Well, the good news is he's way easier than he used to be. Yeah, jeez. That is a remarkable difference. Oh. Apparently I did that slightly incorrectly. I had too much force. The problem is my jump was too stylish and impressive. The little air geyser thing saw me and forgot what it was doing for a moment. So overwhelmed as it was by the sheer panache with which I was executing that move. Really, I mean, it could happen to anyone. I'm not mad at it. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. We've had a good time in the puzzle temple, but now it holds no more puzzles. So we want to go... I mean, we may as well rest up here. The guy in this room is already respawned, and I don't think we're going to have to worry about him anyway. Okay. So this whole thing is raised up. We can just climb the legs. Weirdly, awkwardly climb the legs. And then, how do we make this go? Well, apparently that's how we make it go. Which means...
The Zepho went to Kashyyyk. Cordova mentioned someone named Tarful.
A Wookiee chieftain. They were old friends.
Think he's still around?
There's only one way to find out. We have to go to Kashyyyk.
There's no way back down into the temple, right? Like now that the now that the ball's not sitting here. I guess maybe the button will function without it. I was just kind of assuming that the presence or lack of presence of the ball was what was causing the button to bring us up, but maybe not. I mean, that's fine. Nobody ever needs to go down into the temple anyway, and bonus, if nobody ever goes down there, then we never get in trouble for smashing all of the priceless stuff. Okay, yeah. So way up here is where all of those little breakable things are. And yeah, it feels like maybe this would be a good place to set our checkpoint, because we're about to go fight a bunch of dudes.
Did we just open the way for the Empire?
That didn't work. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Nobody saw that? Nobody saw that. Alright, so... I mean, not much for it, right? Let's just go kill dudes. It's the Jedi way! Oh. They noticed that.
I need one.
Oops, I didn't... I kind of thought that the updraft would just bounce me up even if I wasn't actively jumping, but apparently that's not the case. Ah, rocket. I was like, hey, what's that sound? But I figured it out.
I'm staying on you.
Let's just slow this dude down and have at him while he can't defend himself. You know, like a Jedi would. Oh god, some kind of explosive. Yeah, I panicked a little bit when the guy who's supposed to shoot me, and thus get blocked to death, did anything other than die without much effort on my part. Who would have thought? The Stormtroopers actually kind of know how to fight. Alright, let's try this one more time.
Not sure what that was.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's make it our business to destroy the rocket launcher guys first so we can worry about everybody else later.
This one's quick.
Kinda hoping he would fire. He's like very loaded up right now. Okay. So is that that's the other rocket launcher over there?
On it. I need a minute.
Well, you do not have a minute.
Escape me.
So I thought that guy up... Okay, that guy up there is a rocket launcher trooper. Oh, do not let him reload. Do not let him reload, Cal. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's just melee guys. From here, it's easy.
Stop him. Get up here. Hurry. Get back here.
Yeah, force slowing them does feel like a little bit unsporting. It's like there is literally nothing they could do in response to that, but that really doesn't feel like my problem. Okay, let's go spend our skill point, and then we'll figure out what's up with this area now that it's all magic and weird. Now that I have angered the temple. We're gonna grab that extra force from blocking and killing people thing, because that seems great. Why get better at the game when I can just make all my enemies worse at the game? Alright. Couple of doors to push. Somehow all that flying rock did not damage this pot at all.
Getting a strange feeling from this one. Ancient Zepho gathered here. I wonder why.
I bet the game will just tell us why if we look. Nope, never mind. Yet most of these don't even have enough text to actually be worth looking at. Alright, so high on the wall, and then also over there to our left. Yeah, way up there, okay. Ooh, wow, that is not enough of a lift. Do we need to come at that from higher up, maybe? Okay, if I do it from the platform that the meditation spot is on, we might be able to get there. Having some real problems with these gusts. Yeah, here we go. This is the way you're supposed to do this, I think. Oh. Hey, how you doing? It does seem like their bolts travel a little bit faster than the Stormtrooper ones, but I still get plenty of warning. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to scan that. Never mind. BD is a miracle worker. He can scan anything.
I'm looking.
Is that it? Was the point of coming over here? No, I guess there's an updraft thing. Whoa! Okay, I guess we're going. I was not quite ready to leave just yet. Hold on. What was the thing that we missed back there? And there's no fast travel from the meditation points or anything. Well, that's inconvenient. And how did we get up there the first time? At this point, it's been long enough that I don't remember any of it. I don't know. Yes, I do. It's this way. It's been long enough that I forgot how many annoying enemies are in this area as well. Ah! Okay, there we go. That was almost really cool looking until he got a hold of my arm. Alright, so we're just going to run through here really fast. I really want to get that last door. The fact that we can, like, completely check an area off is very pleasing to my video game nerd sensibilities. And I shall be very annoyed if we can't pull it off. Okay.
A little help. Some help here, BD1? That feels better.
This seems like an area where I could really screw this up. Yep, exactly what I was talking about. You know, now that we have force pull, there's no excuse. He should never miss another rope, because you can just force pull the rope to him. Is this really the fastest way to... Okay, that's super helpful. Is this really the fastest way to get back into that tunnel? Because that area? Because this is extremely roundabout. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. We'll do it. We don't really need to slow down any of them except for the last one. Well, I suppose I may as well meditate. I'm going a long way out of my way here for what is probably going to end up being a single Force Echo. But, like, the checklist, you know? Yeah, get him. My life is so much easier when you guys decide you must get him. That's a little bit more push than I really need, probably. Okay, feels like I'm getting more competent.
Hey, BD1.
This is the part where I don't go flying off the edge. There, easy. Even with the frame rate being, let's say, unreliable. Like, slightly untrustworthy. Okay, we're pretty close, I think. I definitely remember these guys trying to be all sneaky. I don't think we saw this one last time, because I didn't actually walk over on this side of the room. Okay, he is dead. And there's one more up ahead. There's this, which we didn't get before.
What's that, BD1?
Finally give that ship some charisma. Okay, I would totally have not remembered that that was there, so I'm actually glad we came back through here, even if it maybe wasn't 100% necessary. This is interesting. This is a little bit more of a thing than I was expecting.
What is this? Continue excavating. I want rare artifacts, not useless trinkets.
Can't interact with the lights. I jumped way early there. Fortunately, it was not a particularly difficult one. Oh, I failed to... There's a real powerful wind blowing there. You gotta hit this like right on the wall. Nope, apparently not right on the wall. Things, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that extremely powerful wind, if you don't hit the wall like right away, just completely blows you past it. Man, it's very hard to tell how close I am to that rope. Apparently. Very hard for me to tell. There we go. Jesus. Okay. So this was a little bit more of a thing than I was expecting. We found a whole new area down here. You know, this might be a good place to leave it off for the episode. I don't think I have time to explore another whole big thing right now. But man, this particular little secret is going places. Alright, well, I'm excited to get back into here, but unfortunately, this is probably going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're digging this as much as I am digging it. The general pattern for this series will be an episode, another hour-long-ish episode every weekday. So, thank you all so much for watching, for taking this journey with me today. Come back next time on Monday to pick it up right here in these ice caves. And we'll see you then.